Okay, hey Aquarius, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I'm here with July's reading, and I'm just going to kind of look at the cards and like channel some things through to start, and then I'll go through and show you everything. So it looks like you're being presented with a decision and another choice, like a fork in the road, and you're kind of leaving behind something you've outgrown. You're leaving behind some aspect of your past. So this is time to move on. So life is kind of, it is time for your soul right now to you know, move forward and leave behind the place you were in. So it looks like you're making progress, you're moving on, you're moving forward. You probably feel motivated or captivated or inspired to start something new or chart this new direction, and it will be successful. There is opportunity for you here in the near future. Things definitely being put in place, the stage being set for you to really reap the rewards and the positives from this tangible, you know, new path ahead. So it looks really positive. You might be feeling a little bit like torn, like, I don't know, am I making the right decision? Am I moving forward in the right way? Is this right? But that's just a fear of yours. It looks like you really are being put on course to a better future, a better mental space, less anxiety, less upset, more peaceful, you know, calm waters. You're moving to that better place, but you could have some fear around it, just in terms of like the fear of the unknown, or it might trigger some stuff in you. But I feel like this is more about kind of examining those fears that are coming up and letting them go, because you are transitioning into this better world, and you know, it's time just to kind of cut those things loose that pertain to you maybe in the past, but you don't really need to bring them into this near future. Yeah, so it looks really good. Okay, so let's start with our main kind of energy for the month. We've got the King of Cups and the Four of Cups here. So this is, you know, this is feeling good. This is like a strong emotional foundation, but there might be something that you're feeling not that happy about, or like you're not really fulfilled right now. You know, I feel like there's this mix. Like there's this opportunity here for you to feel fulfilled, but there's something, an aspect about it that you know, might be lackluster, might be dull, might be, see, that's crossing you. So it's like, while right now you're showing up as this, okay, on solid ground, being emotionally stable, there's something that you're not happy about. Now, you're moving on. So this is on top of the reading, the Eight of Cups. This is what's going on the surface level, what you're aware of. So this is you kind of moving on from a chapter that you've outgrown. This is when our soul calls us towards another path, and we know that we have to kind of see what's there. We know that we're meant to go in this different direction right now, and we can't take our past with us. So all these cups represent all the things that we've invested in emotionally, but we have to leave behind. It's time to leave that behind. So you might be feeling a little bit of discontent because, you know, again, you're going in a new direction, unknown territory. You might not want to kind of do all the work that comes with this big shift and leaving the past behind and moving into the future. And you might be kind of feeling like, I don't know if this is the right choice. Is this really what I want to do? Am I going to regret this? You know, but no, it is time for you to, you know, move forward. And the Seven of Pentacles is on the, underneath the reading. So this is the subconscious, what we might not be aware of. And so this is showing that you are definitely presented with an opportunity, with choices moving forward. And this is when we kind of have to realize, okay, what do I want to do practically? What am I deciding practically? Am I going to stay with what I know and just continue to, you know, live in that world? Or am I going to do something different and change the game and invest in something new? So I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like you're kind of, this new opportunity came your way, or you're just deciding to change your practical world and go in a new direction, and you have to kind of leave behind what you knew. But this, again, this is all meant to be in the recent past. So what kind of like sparked this kind of momentum? We've got the Chariot here. This is a major card. So this is in alignment with your soul's journey, where you're supposed to be right now. So this is all following your plan perfectly, the Chariot. So this is when we, spiritually gain that sweet spot of, okay, we know what we want. We're ready to get there. We've balanced the forces within ourselves, the light and dark, and we're in alignment with where God wants to take us, and we can just go. So this is victory. This is kind of like passing a test, passing a marker where we can overcome the crappy, there's this war back here. He's won. He's out of there. He doesn't have to deal with that anymore. So this is literally your life and your soul being pushed and propelled to this brand new territory. And you are now in the process of emotionally leaving some things behind, charting a new course, following this deeper path for your life, and practically choosing to move on. Now, near future, so this is positive. This is a good thing. This is going to reap good results. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the near future. So this is the right time to start something new, to start a new job, to re-examine your finances, to change the game, to take any opportunity, to put yourself out there, to be positive, because this is when everything is in alignment in the universe to support what we want to do, and where we can really reap the rewards of our life right now. So, the near future is really bringing us opportunity, abundance. There's an opening here. But, we have to take it. We have to be on board with that. We have to recognize that and kind of, utilize that to the most it can be. Now, you're showing up, Aquarius, in the energy representing you as the Ace of Wands. So this is a different time of new beginnings. This is the near future. This is you right now and leading into the near future. So the Ace of Wands is all about having a new spark, a new will, a new desire, new possibility. And it's having a new intention. You kind of like are having something stir in you and light your fire, and giving you that energy, that push that you need to have a new vision, create a new future, follow a new path. So this is a really great time right now to be moving forward, because you are kind of renewing your life in a way. You're making new choices. You're having a new playing field at your fingertips. You're having new opportunities and new pathways that you can change your life. You can build and enhance your life. And this is a positive emotional thing. In the environment, we have the Page of Cups. So this is like having a new quality of life, having a new love for life, having a new peace in yourself, having a new fulfillment. So while right now you might be feeling like, ugh, there's something about my life that I'm not really loving right now, this might just be an indication of leaving behind where you've come from, or what situation that is on its way out that wasn't fulfilling you. Because right now in the environment, what's available to you in this situation is this fulfilling energy, this new movement of potential, joy, self-love, healing. When this energy comes up, it makes us feel good. It's like, oh my God, like, wow, there's just something extra that we're not even expecting that really softens our heart. And so this is, over the whole, this is the environment. So this is like sprinkled over the whole entire month, the whole energy. So this is showing me that there is fulfillment here for you. Okay. So getting to our outcome, I'm just going to go in order. So we got 4 cards. The first is the High Priest. So, this can be read in 2 kind of different ways. On one hand, it's like the whole thing about this is the spiritual coming into the physical. So this could be about, using your guidance, getting guidance, and bringing that to the world. Am I going to walk the walk? Am I going to, what do I believe in? What do I want to create, in the physical? And how am I doing that? Also, it can mean joining like a status quo, a group. So whether it's like you're, becoming more corporate, you're joining a big company, you're doing something that is more predictable, status quo, more conventional. But, you know, underneath, it's really about being guided, really about knowing what, you know, spirit is telling you, knowing what kind of like discerning those messages into what you're supposed to do, you know, in the physical. Then we have the Six of Swords. So this is showing, yes, you are moving from a time of rough waters and stormy seas, stormy clouds, to a time of more peace, more calmness, more tranquility. You're going to feel a lot better. There's less stress ahead. You're moving on. You're leaving that past behind. You're healing. So you're coming into a better state of being, a better state of mind. So again, yes, all this is beautiful. This is really the time when, right now you're in transition still. You're kind of leaving the past behind. You're plotting your course. You know, you're going to be, you're going there, and you're going to reap the benefits of this. And by the outcome, you know, you're sailing to that more peaceful, desirable shore where you want to go. Leaving those troubles behind, okay? But we do have the moon here. So the moon is another major card. So there's significance why we're going through this. The moon energy is, you know, feeling kind of, we can feel lost. We can feel like we don't know the way. It's dark. We can't see everything. This is really bringing up intuition. This is really bringing up subconscious things that are stuffed down. So this kind of clears the way for us. This is going to trigger us and bring up everything that kind of needs to be expelled from our being and belief system. So, you know, you might feel like, oh my gosh, this is a brand new path for me. I don't know what I'm getting into, you know, because there is comfort in misery in a sense, because not that you were miserable, but being stuck somewhere that doesn't make you happy, at least we know what we're, you know, getting from that. We're comfortable with that. But when we're going to a new, brand new phase of life where even if we're getting everything we want, it can feel like uncomfortable and like discombobulating because we don't really know what to expect. We don't know what's coming. We've never been here before. So that's all normal. It's just showing you, you know, what are you carrying around with you that you really don't need, and what is coming up to the surface to be released. Because this truly feels like a brand new start for you. And then the last card, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So this is an indication that, yes, things are growing. Things are tangibly being produced. What you're working on, this path is producing results. And so there's going to be more needed to be done, more nurturance, more working on this. You're not at your end result yet, but this is a lucrative, you know, fertile thing you're following. So this looks really good. I think that you're, you know, in this transition right now where you're plotting your new course, your next move, you kind of know where you're going. You should be kind of, that process should be underway, but you're not in that new world yet. But I see, you know, things definitely lining up in the future for you. It's going to feel great. You don't have to worry about, don't overthink things. You know, this is taking you where you should go, and things are going to improve. So let's pull one card from the Archangel Michael deck. So extra guidance for Aquarius for the month of July, just something that they need to know or will help them decide to be happy now. So this is all about, you know, not letting our happiness be dependent on something in the future. If this happens, then I can be happy. Oh, when this happens, then I can relax. It really is, the secret is when we are in control of our happiness and when we can be able to be happy in the moment with whatever makes us happy in that moment. That's the secret, that's what we're actually after. You know, we're not after these things and then that will give us happiness. We're just after the happiness. So it's reminding you, you know, you don't need anything to be happy. Work on that now. Figure out how to be happy now. What are you thankful for now? And that will actually align you with more abundance in your future. That'll align you with the right opportunities. That'll put you in the position where you can recognize these things that line up, you know. And also, you know, it is your time to be happy. I think for so long I feel like Aquarius has dealt with some issues and not being in a great space, and I feel like this is time when it's saying you can actually be happy. You're moving forward. So, you know, I think that's great. I hope that this month is great for you guys. If this does pertain to you, or if you have, you know, comments or want to share anything, please leave comments below. And again, I do offer private readings that are much more detailed and in-depth. These are just general, so I have to kind of keep it more, you know, superficial in a way, but you can email me at tara@tarastarot.com, or you can book below. And I hope you guys have a great month, and I will see you in August, and we'll see how things are going. All right, bye.